Today I'm going to show you how to create a super easy Valentine's Day look. So let's get started. First step is to apply an eyeshadow primer. Not only will this give your eyeshadow something to hold on to, but because we're using reds and pinks, it will prevent the lid from getting stained, which can happen occasionally. Next, taking a blending brush, I'm going to apply a nude color. Applying this all over the lid will set the primer in place, once again creating a barrier to prevent any staining, but also creating a powdery finish for a soft blend. Keeping that same blending brush, I'm now going to take a transition shade and apply this back and forth in the crease of the eye, working from the outer edge in. Try keeping your eyes open and looking slightly down in a mirror to see the shape that you want to create. If you have hooded eyes, remember not to skip this step. If you're struggling to find the perfect mid-tone or transition shade, try using your favorite nude lipstick as a guide. If you know what shade of nude lipstick you'd wear with this look, just find a corresponding eyeshadow and it will work perfectly in the crease. Now taking a slightly smaller brush, we're going to be taking our Ready Pink color. We're applying this on the outer edge of the eye, so the outer quarter to outer third, slightly then into the crease as well. Keep your hand low when you're applying on the outer edge, and then bring your hand slightly higher as you work into the crease. This will prevent you from blending it up too far. Remember that your mid-tone or transition shade is always the highest shadow. Sticking with that same brush now, we're going to apply a black. Because we still have a little bit of product left over on this brush, we're actually going to end up mixing them together. This will make sure that the black works really well with the pinky red. Apply this focusing on the outer edge of the eye only, and then you can slowly sweep it upwards, working across the pink to deepen it as you like. On the rest of the lid, I just applied a cream eyeshadow. Tap it over with a brush or your fingertips to cover the rest of the lid. Try focusing on the inner portion of the eye and then blending across. To add a little bit of sparkle, I'm going to use a glitter liner, but I'm going to apply it with my fingertips, gently tapping over the top of everything that we've already applied. This will evenly disperse the glitter. Using glitter liners means there's no need for glitter glue, which can be kind of tricky. Finish off in whatever way you like. Liner, lashes, maybe some shadow smudged underneath the eyes.
And I'm going to take this shade Liar, which is a light blushing nude, and I'm just throwing this in my crease. I have to apologize. I don't know why this video is so bright. I thought I had the ISO on auto, and I thought it looked good while filming, but while editing, I see that it's really, really bright, and I don't have time to refilm this tutorial, so I am sorry. Anyway, I'm just throwing that in the crease, and then I'm taking this CoverGirl quad in the shade Blooming Blushes, and I'm taking that light pink, and I'm just putting that right over top of the transition shade that we put in the crease just to diffuse it even more. I'm then taking this shade, which is called number 3, and I love this shade. It's like a shimmery plum color. And I'm applying this to the inner corner and the outer corner of my lid, and also dragging it up into the crease to create that kind of halo eye effect. This is beautiful, and it looks super effortless on the eyes, and this eyeshadow technique actually only takes a few minutes, but it looks like you put so much time and effort into it, when in reality it only took a few seconds. Now I'm going to go in with this MAC pigment in the shade Lavender, and I'm also going to wet my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus to make this more vibrant and intense and metallic, and I'm applying this on the spot that we left bare in the center of the lid. I think this really adds a beautiful look to the eye, and it just makes it pop a lot more. This look became a lot more purpley than I wanted it to, so here I went in with the Makeup Forever Star Powder in number, I don't know, these like don't really have good numbers, but I'm just putting that right in the center over top of the lavender, blending that all together, and then just highlighting the brow bone with a matte bone shade color. Yeah, blending that all out. You get the gist. Now I'm going to go in and wing my eyeliner. This is the NYX Liquid Matte Eyeliner in black. You can totally skip liner and make it a lot softer of a look. I just love a good winged liner. I also always like to go in and clean up my eyeliner. I think that it just makes it look a lot better, and even if I sometimes make the line go out too far, I can kind of shape it how I want. I can make it go more up, or I can make it go more out, so I don't really ever skip out on defining my liner. So after that's done, I like to move on to the lashes, and as you can see, I have lash extensions, but honestly, putting on fake eyelashes makes a huge difference. These are the Blinking Beauty number 7s, and these are expensive lashes, but I think that they are definitely worth the investment. So after I apply on those lashes, I just go in and fill in the gap between my inner tear duct and the lashes. Let me just touch really quickly on why it's good to invest in good lashes. They last longer, they look better, they're very durable, and they're super, super, super easy to apply. A little lash extension tip: if you guys have lash extensions, you shouldn't really put mascara on them, but as they start to fade when you need a fill, they tend to get kind of gray and lose their blackness. So I always like to put a little bit of shadow on them, black shadow, and it just amplifies the blackness again without having to put mascara on and potentially rip off lashes or ruin lashes. Then I just wanted to add a little bit of glitter. So this is the NYX, oh god, Crystal Hip Liquid Crystal Liner. Loving it. Just put it right where I put the pigment. Now, ever since I hauled the Smashbox Primer Water, you guys have been wanting to see it like no other. So I put 1 drop of that on, and then whatever foundation I'm using today, it's the Clinique Even Better foundation. I mix that together on the back of my hand, and I just dot this all over my face. Honestly, guys, my first impression of this primer is that I really won't be using it a lot because it gives me too much of a dewy finish, and I love a matte finish. So if you're a dewy finish kind of person, this is the primer for you. It'll be amazing. The only thing is it says that it's a lightweight primer, but I find that it makes my foundation very thick. And if you think about it, it would make sense because you're putting an oil in with your foundation. Oily skin people would hate this. I think dry skin people would absolutely love it. Normal skin people like me, I think you can work with it, but it's a personal preference thing. So after you have on your foundation, I like to go in and conceal and highlight. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. I'm highlighting up the sides of my nose because I find that really helps to actually slim down my nose. I'm also highlighting in between my forehead and then down the very center of my nose. And then the little jetway pathway place that I made those 2 stripes down my nose is where I'll go in and contour. This is the Clinique Chubby Stick, and I've been loving this for contour lately. It just looks natural, and it also warms up my face at the same time. So as you can see here, I'm going in and I'm defining those little paths that I made. And then because it's really the tip of my nose that I don't like and I want to sculpt that down, if my camera would focus, you can see that I really just shaded that with the contour stick, and that really makes a world of difference when it comes to contouring my nose. It slims it down a lot, and also if you guys don't like the sides of your nose, you can contour right around where your nostrils meet your face. If you contour right there, it's going to shrink your nose and make it look more narrow on the bottom as opposed to just the bridge. So that's just a little tip. If you guys want me to do a whole video on nose contouring, I can. It's just so hard to because everyone's nose is different. I blend that all in, and then I set it with powder. This is the Clinique, oh gosh, what's it called? The Almost Powder Makeup. I love this. This is in number 1 Fair, and I will put this wherever I highlight it. So under my eyes, on my nose, forehead, underneath my contour, and chin. I really like this powder. It's super lightweight and it just smooths out my skin flawlessly. And then after that is done, I like to go in and just warm up my complexion furthermore. This is the NARS Laguna Bronzer. Everyone and their mother has this. It's a great product. If you don't have it, I'd recommend to do a quick little splurge on it. It's a really great product. And it just warms up my face. Now we're going to go in and do the lower lash line, and it's not hard at all. We're just mimicking the lid. So I'm going to take that purpley metallic shade from the CoverGirl palette and put that on the outer corner of my eye as well as the inner corner of my eye, avoiding the inner tear duct because we're going to put a lighter shade there. And then I'm just going in with that lavender pigment from MAC and putting that right on the center. I did not wet my brush for this, but you totally can if you want to. Now, because I like to have a bright inner corner, I'm just going back in with that Makeup Forever pigment. The only number on here that says is 90947. So look for that in the store if you're interested. It's the pinky one. Now I'm going to go in and line my waterline. I feel like I'm rushing through this tutorial. I'm really sorry. I don't know. I guess I just don't leave myself enough time to edit. Anyway, this is a white eyeliner. Putting it on my waterline. You can use purple, black, pink, brown, mauve, whatever shade you want to put on that waterline, you do it, girl. I'm also going to throw a little bit of lower lash mascara on my bottom lashes, and then my eyes are finished. I just love the look of this eye makeup. I'm loving it. I'm going in with this Clinique. I'm using a lot of Clinique, but if you guys follow me on Twitter, you know I've been loving Clinique lately. This is the Clinique Sculptionary Cheek Contouring Palette in the shade 06 Defining Pinks. And I'm taking the lighter shade and I'm putting that on the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and where I want my nose highlight to be accentuated. And then I'm just going to take the remaining colors in that palette and put this on my cheeks. I've really been liking this cheek color. I think it gives my cheeks a very healthy glow and a very healthy look. And it just brightens up my day, especially for school. I'll just throw this on and it just makes me look very alive and very awake, and I think it's just super girly and cute for Valentine's Day. Also, I apologize for the shitty looking background. It looks better on camera, but it doesn't look good when I'm now editing it. I'm sorry, I'll need to fix that. Now I'm going to go in with the lips. This is the Vanilla Macaroon by Velvet 59. This is like my go-to base whenever I want to have a good nude lip combo. This is always the base that I go to. It just perfectly mutes out my lips. Then this is the NYX lip liner. Forgot the shade. I'm going to have it linked below. But this is just to make it a bit more pinky and not so washed out like I just have concealer lips. So I'm lining my lips to make them more full and also a little bit bigger. And then I'm just filling them in to eliminate the concealer look and make it more pink, as I said. Then this is the Tom Ford lipstick. I know it's a lot of lip products. This is the Tom Ford lipstick in the shade Blushing Nude. I believe it's number 13. You can use Cream Cut by MAC. I just had this right next to me on the counter, so I picked it up, and it was the perfect shade. I loved it. But since I'm a gloss girl, I added a little bit of the CoverGirl Queen Collection gloss, and I love this one. I don't think you guys can grab it anymore, but I'll put a dupe to it down below. So this is the look. I really hope you guys all enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I love you all. Bye.
Everyone can wear, and it's just like pretty. It enhances your features. It has a little bit of glitter, which is always really fun, but it's just a super wearable, I have hair in my mouth, it's just a wearable, affordable look that you guys can all do. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload a lot. If you guys are subscribed, you guys know that I've been uploading like a ton. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So I just want to keep talking to you guys though, but whatever, let's get into the video. So to begin, take tape. You're gonna line up from your eye to your nose, just like this, and just move it back. And that's gonna make it even on both eyes. And yeah, I still haven't gotten my nails done because I'm lazy. It's been quite the week, guys. So I'm gonna take the Maybelline eyeshadows in the shade 70D Brown Tones. I got this a long time ago, so it might not still be around. I'm actually just gonna mix these two. Oh my god, what happened? I'm so confused right now. Then I'm just gonna work that into my crease, and I'm bringing it all the way out to the tape. And I'm focusing this mostly on my outer corner here, but also, you know, bringing it in, completing the rainbow. I'm going to take this on a smaller, more condensed brush like this. And I'm just going to go in here with this darker brown. This is the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells. Just any darker brown that you guys have, go in with. And we're just going to deepen up our outer crease right here. I'm gonna go with this Maybelline shade. It's called Champagne Fizz. Who remembers when Elle Fowler was like obsessed with this as a highlighter? Like, oh, she's just like the original beauty guru. I just love her. And I'm gonna put this underneath my brow. I don't know if I've ever like explained what I've done, but I always just put my highlight right underneath the highest point of my brow, and then I drag it out. I never bring it all the way in. I always thought that kind of looked a little odd to me. Look at that highlight. That's a nice highlight. You know what I mean? That's nice. Don't let this brush go far. We're going to keep with a synthetic brush. It's going to display our color a little bit better. So this is the CoverGirl Roses palette. I really like these palettes. I think they're really amazing. Wet your brush with Fix Plus or anything that you have, and we're going to take this. I cannot believe this right now. Like, what is that? What even happened? Also, yes, look at this difference. I know, I'm a mess. We're going to take this shade right here. It is just like, ooh, it is so everything. And then with this, we're just going to pack it on our lid. Now I'm going to take glitter glue. This is by Too Faced. I'm sure drugstore brands have a glitter glue. You can also use water, Fix Plus, lash glue, like whatever you guys want. I'm just using this because it's my fave. And then I'm going to take the NYX Glitter on the Go Sparkling Glitter Powder in the shade Snow. They released, I got this a long time ago, and they released new ones, so they're much smaller now, but I'm pretty sure the color is still there. I'm just going to stay using that same brush. So I'm going to grab that glitter glue on the back of my hand. You have to work kind of quickly here. And I'm just going to dab this on the lid and then dip into my glitter. And right on top it goes. And NYX honestly has some of the best glitter, and it is cheap. And then once that's done, I go in with the smaller brush, and I kind of just go in the crease to kind of wipe away any glitter that isn't supposed to be there. I really told myself that I was going to leave liner out of this today. She has no part being in this makeup look, but I'm just going to put a little line like on my upper lash line. She's not going to get carried away. She's just staying on the upper lash line to thicken it up. And this is the L'Oreal Carbon Intense Liquid Liner. I'm going to save my lashes for after I do my face makeup. I just think that I can reach like crevices of my face more when I don't have my lashes on yet. For today's foundation, I'm going in with the Becca Aqua Luminous Foundation in the shade Beige. And I also need this to darken my face up because I'm not matching my body right now. So what are you guys doing this Valentine's Day? let me know. I think I'm going to be in New York for Valentine's Day. I'm going to be doing like Fashion Week stuff on Valentine's Day, so fashion is my Valentine, which to me sounds great. For concealer today, oh shit, I said I was going to do a lot of drugstore stuff. This isn't very drugstore. Okay, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm like running so low on my concealer. I'm like literally scraping the sides of this tube to get the remaining concealer out. So it's college acceptance time. Where have you guys been accepted into college? Where do you guys think you're gonna go? I love finding out where people are gonna go to college. Like the class right now that's a senior. I like love finding out where they're all going. To set, I'm gonna take the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is a translucent powder, so it's not gonna add any color to my skin. It's just going to set it. For bronzer today, I look like blue right now. Don't I look blue? Whatever. For bronzer, I'm gonna go with the NYC Sunny Bronzer in the shade Sunny. This is like the OG drugstore bronzer. I feel like everything in this video is OG because I rarely like shop in the drugstore. But I want this to be hella affordable. But use whatever you have. I'm so serious because I'm using whatever I have. Our looks don't have to be exactly the same. It's just a tutorial. I'm just teaching you a little makeup look that you guys can do. You don't have to do this. For highlight, I'm going to go back in with that Champagne Fizz shade. I'm seriously, I don't think I'll ever get over this. Like, what happened? And then for blush, this is the NYX Full On Femme Blush. This blush is so, like, girly and pretty. I'm going to go back in with this Maybelline Duo thing and run this along my lower lash line, just on the outer corner. I'm going to take that same brush that we used for the glitter and then take our light shade again and just pop that on the inner corner and bring it down, meeting up with the darker shade. Since I seriously don't feel like a human without eyeliner on my waterline, I'm going to take a gel liner. This is the Kai liner. Please use any black eyeliner that you have except liquid. Liquid won't work on your waterline. And I am just placing this on my waterline. Okay, so I'm going to go on and do my lashes off camera. The lashes today that I'm using are the Ardell Demi Wispies, the 120 Demis. I personally hate these. I don't like how they look on my eye at all. But they're like, I'm really low on lashes right now, so they're one of the only few that I have. So I'm going to pop these on. You can totally do this without lashes, but I'm doing mascara on uppers, lowers, and then falsies. I'll be right back. Outfit change, just like really quick, just kind of threw that on you guys, just real quick. We're going to finish off with lips. For lip liner, use any lip liner that you guys want. I prefer like a darker one. This is Candy K. I know it's not drugstore, but I don't think I have drugstore liners. You don't even need to line your lips. I've just been obsessed with it lately because it makes me look so much like better. And then for liquid lip, this is the NYX Lingerie in Satin Ribbon. I talked about this in my favorites video. I am just like, this lip combo right now is just everything to me. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below what other videos you guys want to see.
If you like the video, please click on the like button, write a comment, and subscribe to my channel.